Emeka did everything right. When a colleague forwarded him details of an investment platform in January 2025, he didn't just jump in, he asked for documentation. He researched the company name online. He called the SEC Nigeria portal and searched the registration number they provided. He spoke to 3 different people who had already invested and withdrawn successfully. He visited the company's office in Victoria Island. Real furniture, professional staff, a receptionist who knew his name when he walked in. He waited 2 weeks before committing a single naira. 6 months later, 3.8 million naira gone. No website, no office, no staff, no contact, just a disconnected number and a WhatsApp group that went silent overnight. Emeka didn't lose his money because he was careless. He lost it because he ran the right checks against the scam that had been specifically designed to pass them. Today, I want to show you the checks they cannot fake, the verification system that goes beyond what most people know to look for and beyond what most scammers have prepared to defeat. Stay with me. My name is Kalu Briggs and this is FraudWatch Africa, the channel dedicated to exposing the scams, fraud and manipulation schemes targeting everyday people across Africa, so you always know the scam before it knows you. What happened to Emeka is happening to business people, professionals and careful investors across Nigeria every single week. Not because they're naive, but because the scams targeting them in 2026 are sophisticated enough to defeat conventional due diligence. By the end of this video, you will have a complete verification system, 10 specific checks that expose fake investment and business opportunities before you commit a single naira. Checks that go beyond the obvious, checks that most scammers haven't prepared for, checks that Emeka didn't know existed until it was too late. Let's get into it. Before we get to the verification system, I want to show you exactly how Emeka's checks failed, because understanding where conventional due diligence breaks down is the foundation of building something stronger. Check he ran. Company name search online. What he found: a professional website, LinkedIn company page, positive reviews on Google, news articles mentioning the company. What he didn't know: the website was 3 months old. The LinkedIn page had been created the same week. The Google reviews were posted by fake accounts in a 24-hour period. The news articles were press releases submitted to low-quality sites that publish anything for a fee. All of it created in 1 week. For less than 150,000 naira, check he ran SEC Nigeria portal search. What he found: a registration number that appeared to match. What he didn't know: the registration number belonged to a completely different company, a legitimate firm with a similar name. The scammers had copied the number from the real company's documents and presented it as their own, without comparing the full company details, not just the number. The check appeared to pass. Check he ran. Spoke to existing investors. What he found: 3 people who vouched enthusiastically for the platform. All had withdrawn successfully. All encouraged him strongly to join. What he didn't know: all 3 were paid recruiters, not genuine investors. Their role was to appear as satisfied customers. Their commissions depended on how many new investors they brought in. This is called social proof manufacturing, and it is standard practice in sophisticated investment fraud. Check he ran visited the physical office. What he found: a real office, real furniture, professional decor, a receptionist who knew his name. What he didn't know: the office was rented for 80,000 naira per month. The receptionist was a temp hired from an agency. The back offices were empty. The entire physical presence existed for one purpose: to pass exactly the kind of visit Emeka made. 4 checks, 4 apparent passes, 3.8 million naira lost. Not because Emeka was careless, because sophisticated scammers study conventional due diligence and build specifically to defeat it. So what are the checks they cannot easily fake? Here is the complete FraudWatch Africa verification system, 10 checks that go beyond conventional due diligence. Check 1, the CAC Deep Verification. Don't just search the company name on the CAC portal at search.cac.gov.ng. Go deeper. Verify the exact registered company name. Does it match exactly what they told you, or is it slightly different? The registration date: a company registered less than 12 months ago asking you to invest significant capital deserves extreme scrutiny. The registered directors' names: search each director personally on Google and LinkedIn. Do they exist? Do their profiles match what the company claims? The registered address, does it match the office they showed you? Search the address on Google Maps. Does a legitimate business appear at that location? This takes 15 minutes. Most scammers cannot survive this level of CAC verification. Check 2. The SEC cross-reference. Don't just check if a registration number exists on the SEC portal. At sec.gov.ng cross-reference the number against the exact company name they gave you. The number must match the name, not a similar name, not a related name, the exact name. If there is any discrepancy, even one word difference, you stop immediately. Check 3. The EFCC scam database. Check. Go to efccnigeria.org and check their published list of known fraudulent companies and investment schemes. The EFCC updates this list regularly. If the company appears, you have your answer. If it doesn't appear, this is one positive signal among many you need. Check 4. The Google timestamp test. Search the company name on Google, then filter results by date, click Tools, then select the time period. Filter to show results from before the company claims to have been operating. A legitimate company operating for 3 years will have digital footprints from 3 years ago. A fake company created last month will have nothing before their recent launch. This single check would have exposed Emeka's scammers immediately. Their entire digital presence was less than 90 days old. Check 5. The investor independence test. When speaking to existing investors, never accept the contacts provided by the company. Find your own investors independently. Ask in genuine investment communities on Facebook or Nairaland, has anyone here invested with this specific company? The difference between a genuine investor community response and a planted recruiter response is immediately obvious. Genuine investors give nuanced feedback, some positive, some cautious. Planted recruiters are uniformly enthusiastic with no reservations. Uniform enthusiasm is a red flag, not a green light. Check 6. The withdrawal stress test. Before investing any significant amount, invest the absolute minimum possible. Then immediately request a full withdrawal, not a partial withdrawal, a complete withdrawal of everything you deposited. Document the request in writing, note the date and time, screenshot every communication. A legitimate platform processes complete withdrawals within 3 to 5 business days with no additional requirements. Any delay, fee, or additional requirement for a complete withdrawal on a minimum deposit is the theft beginning, not a technical issue, not a policy requirement, the theft beginning. Check 7. The physical office repeat visit. If you visited the office once, visit again, unannounced, at a different time of day, on a different day of the week. A legitimate operating business maintains consistent operations. A staged office maintained for investor visits often shows inconsistencies on unannounced return visits, different staff, different decor, or in extreme cases, no longer operational at all. Check 8. The banking verification. Request the company's official bank account details, not a personal account, not a mobile money account. A legitimate investment company operates a corporate account in the company's registered name at a Tier 1 Nigerian bank. Search the account name against the company's CAC registered name. They must match exactly. Any investment company asking you to send money to a personal account, a mobile money wallet, or a corporate account in a different name, stop immediately, completely. Check 9. The legal representation test. Before committing significant capital, request the company's legal representation details. Which law firm represents them? What is the firm's registration with the Nigerian Bar Association? A legitimate investment company has verifiable legal representation. A scam operation almost never does. And when pressed for this information, they either deflect, provide unverifiable details, or create urgency to sign before you can check. That urgency in response to a legal question is one of the clearest warning signals available. Check 10. The time pressure test. This is not a document you request or a portal you check. It is a deliberate action you take. Tell them you need 30 days before making any investment decision. Not 48 hours, not 1 week, 30 days. Watch the response carefully. A legitimate investment opportunity welcomes careful decision making. A patient investor is a better long-term client. A scam operation cannot afford 30 days of scrutiny. Because the digital footprints are thin, the office may not last, and the recruited investors may have moved on. The response to your 30-day request will tell you more about the legitimacy of the opportunity than any document they provide. Resistance to time is the clearest signal of all. Emeka ran 4 checks. The scammers had prepared for all 4, Had he run all 10 in the timeline test alone would have exposed them. Their digital presence was less than 90 days old. The withdrawal stress test would have confirmed it. His minimum deposit withdrawal would have triggered the fees that are the signature of every fake investment platform. And the 30-day time pressure test would have revealed their urgency, the pressure to invest quickly before the round closed, before the slots filled, before the opportunity disappeared. 3.8 million naira saved by 3 checks that cost nothing and take less than an hour. Emeka now shares this system with everyone he knows. It is the only productive thing that came from his loss. Today, you have it too. 10 checks, every investment, every business opportunity, no exceptions. 1. CAC deep verification, name, date, director's address. 2. SEC cross-reference, number must match exact name. 3. EFCC scam database check, efccnigeria.org, published list. 4. Google timestamp test, filter results before their claimed operating date. 5. Investor independence test, find your own investors, never use their contacts. 6. Withdrawal stress test, minimum deposit, full withdrawal, immediately document everything. 7. Physical office repeat visit, unannounced, different time, different day. 8. Banking verification, corporate account, company name, tier 1 bank, must match CAC. 9. Legal representation test, verifiable law firm, Nigerian Bar Association registered. 10. Time pressure test, request 30 days, watch the response. These 10 checks cannot all be simultaneously faked by a sophisticated scammer operating under time pressure. Running all 10, like in the order listed, is your most powerful protection against investment fraud. Emeka lost 3.8 million naira, not because he was careless, because he didn't have this system. You now do, but knowledge only protects you if you use it, and if you share it before someone you love needs it. Forward this video to one person in your network who is currently considering any investment opportunity, not after they've invested before. Subscribing to FraudWatch Africa means the next investigation, the next warning, the next system reaches you before the scam does, not after. That's the difference between protecting your family and explaining to them what you should have shared sooner. Subscribe, stay protected. I'm Kalu Briggs, FraudWatch Africa.